bleeding like a stuffed pig. But I also think that Damian Priest is someone who I don't think anyone has done more to elevate themselves. Last year, than Damian Priest that time and time again. And I think this is another great opportunity in this street fight to see the most violent version of Damian Priest.
Yeah, I think
that shit was TLC's. What was it? Shonda, right? Shayna, or Shayna? Wasn't it like Shayna? Shonda, Shayna, something like that. Sharonda. She had like a blackish name. And then she like black niggas. Yeah, she like black niggas.
Yeah, guys, I'm here with the women's tag team champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Guys, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding your title defense tonight as Bayley was taken out of the match. It had nothing to do with the it had absolutely nothing to do with it. It's so crazy that we get blamed for all the wrong things in the women's division when it's everyone's because we're the best thing that happened in the women's division.
Yo, look how it makes me so dark right here.
Anything to Bayley. I was just wondering where you stood on Lyra having.
And then watch me get it back into the light, like.
Well, you know, honestly, I don't think it really matters who Lyra finds the tag team partner. Have any other friends? Brave enough and willing enough to say, let me ask Raquel and I. And do you want to lie? Because Raquel and I are the history-making, record-breaking, first ever 3-time women's tag team champions. I know you know what makes us say. Do you want to say it or should I say? You don't want to say it? That makes us the greatest women's tag team champions.
So.
Thank you so much for that. Well, from the greatest women's tag team champions of all time, let's see if they can defend those titles successfully tonight, and we'll also see if Lyra can find herself tag team. All right, thank you so much, Kathy. The search continues for one Lyra Valkyria as she searches. She was willing to take him on 2-on-1 now, which I really admire from Lyra Valkyria. She said, forget it, Pierce. I'll just take him on myself. He said, no, find yourself a partner. So somewhere she is making a lot of calls trying to find a partner. And, you know, Liv and Raquel might not be guilty of doing anything to Bayley, but they're certainly excited to take advantage of this situation.
They also seem to find themselves in situations like this all the time. Isn't it weird?
It is.
They're always near bleepery. You know what I mean? Right. For lack of a better word. Yeah, when bleepery is happening, Liv and Raquel are nearby. Liv is so tough.
I'm live. I gotta talk to my fan. I ain't got nobody here.
And like, obviously, I'm spending some time focusing on the match that we do have in front of us. But I also want to give a lot of love to Bayley. Is really one of the most important people, man or woman aside, that we've had in this company the last 10 years or so. She is so beloved in the locker room for many reasons. So I'm gutted for the fact that she is missing WrestleMania. She was there for the spot. So shout out to you. All the love in the world to Bayley. Heal up. Hope you're back very soon. World title. Incredible things because you deserve. But you know what? There's a lot of speculation about who Lyra might be partnering with. And I think about a certain superstar.
And I'm gonna need a chair.
That has been out for a little bit. We've been waiting on her to come back. She's supposedly in-house. You've seen her at Hall of Fame. You've seen her backstage. She is also a fellow countrywoman. I don't know.
So the women's tag team match, she don't have a partner either. Like, man, the fucking mystery shit.
Listen, there are a lot of options in that locker room. It's about where Lyra wants.
They're obviously gonna bring somebody back that's not been here.
More than one match today, which we don't know who's going to come back.
I love it. I have a lot of fun. I get more chaos. That's all I want. More surprises, more chaos, more unknowns. Makes everything so much more exciting. I love it.
I'm glad you mentioned Bayley, and it's another opportunity to shout out to Rey Mysterio and Kevin Owens. Nothing worse than when this time of year comes around.
So they got a women's tag team match.
So important to what we do.
They got a mystery opponent.
And I gotta say, you know, Liv and Raquel were maybe.
Randy Orton's got a mystery opponent. It's like the whole theme of tonight must be mystery opponents, bringing people back out of nowhere. They just gonna bring people back out of nowhere. That's what's really gonna happen. Huh? The final? China? They come from China?
Tag team partner tonight. If she finds one, she may not find one, guys.
Yeah, good luck with that. They already got a lot from on here. You have to be somebody going viral.
If our first ever women's intercontinental champion can find herself a partner before WrestleMania Night 2. All right, I'm here. We have a special announcement from Byron Saxton. Let's check in with him, Byron.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jackie. As you know, as everybody knows, we look forward to WrestleMania all year round, right? It's not just about the action that takes place inside the ring. It's also about what happens in the community. That brings us here. WWE has identified 4 non-profit organizations right here in Las Vegas. Hard work they're doing to better the community. That's why we decided to award them Community Champions.
The mentor is focused on protecting at-risk youth through initiatives that empower
I don't know who else is wrestling tonight.
full potential. And the advocates
So look it up.
the stigma around mental health and offer vital resources to those who are struggling. These changemakers understand that a community's strength lies in its people. Join WWE in honoring Cure for the Kids, Candlelighters Childhood Cancer Foundation, Hope Meets Nevada, and Nevada Youth Network as WWE's newest community champions.
So now that you know the why, let's meet the organization right here in Las Vegas, starting with the Cure for the Kids Foundation. Next up, Candlelighters Foundation. Third, we have Hope for Nevada. And lastly, we have the Nevada Youth. As you can see, all the organizations are clearly awarded champion titles here, but it doesn't end there. WWE wants to leave a lasting legacy of long WrestleMania. Guys and girls decided to award each of your organizations $25,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new community champion.
I know you're excited, but this is for WWE. Okay?
Congratulations,
You
guys.
hold it up so everyone can see. So hold your titles up.
Byron, thank you so much. One
And
of
my
the
best ringing out
many
the
great
doors, I'm gonna
traditions
say,
at WrestleMania is what we just watched. Congratulations to all of our community heroes. All right.
Yes.
Also, while we're at it, just because it's WrestleMania, I feel like giving flowers.
Sure.
It's so appropriate that Byron is the guy who does that segment because he is truly one of the true treasures of WWE. I just want to say that.
No, absolutely. Look,
I love that man.
And I've known Byron my entire career. 16 years ago, he was a wrestler.
Hey.
He does it all.
Hey.
He's a wrestler.
Everything.
He's a manager. He's a backstage interviewer.
Color
He's an announcer.
commentator.
Truly, like a guy who has done it all time and time again. Never complains. Always has a smile on his face.
Hey.
Kind of love to you.
We love you, Byron. And of
Yes.
course, I forgot my cufflinks. Guess who had them in the bag?
Byron Saxton.
Byron Saxton.
Give us a Byron Saxton chant. He deserves it. The ultimate team player. We're going to step aside here for a quick break here on the countdown to WrestleMania. But the show, of course, will continue on the other side. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, taking innovation to new heights for a century. So happy 100 to the Goodyear Blips.
Yeah, man. What the fuck is doing, man?
And of course, we got
What they
the
talking about, man?
champ, Io Sky,
What they
taking
talking
in
about,
the
man?
sights of Las Vegas from the Goodyear Blimp. She'll defend her championship tonight in a triple threat. We'll be right back.
For a century. So happy
WWE touches down in Tampa with a massive lineup of 4 can't-miss shows. WWE touches down in Tampa with a massive lineup of 4 can't-miss shows. It's a new era on NXT. All the action, all the energy, all coming to Tampa. Individual event tickets on sale now. Scan the code to get your tickets today.
Miles of flavor. All right, let's change crispy peaks. 12 flavors so bold. Your
My
whole
girlfriend, I want to control you.
dipped in the lake. Man, they're right. Yeah, but I don't like wings.
I don't want to talk about that. I want to control
Let the
her. I want to
adventure
control
begin.
her.
We want to send you to Universal Orlando Resort. Enter now for your chance to win an unforgettable getaway and explore 4 incredible theme parks, including the all-new Universal Epic Universe opening May 22nd. Step through the gates and explore 5 immersive worlds of thrills and excitement. Plus, you'll stay at the brand new Universal Terra Luna Resort. Enter the WWE Universe Dream Trip giveaway today. Go to WWE.com/Universal Sweeps to enter now.
This Friday, The Accountant 2 is undeniably awesome. I think so too. Affleck and Brett Ball have perfect chemistry.
That's my big brother up there.
It's better than the original in every way.
That's my big brother up there.
The Accountant 2 Rated R.
The world's most precious resource,
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi is boom. Wi-Fi is booming. Xfinity.
Hey man, get off my couch like that. Look all up on my couch.
Red, white, and blue. You got good taste. And you
Oh,
drink
oh.
like it too. We need some good
Get up off my juice, man. Get up out of here. Kick rock. Kick rock. Kick up. Hey, get up off there like that. Dirty boy, get up off there like that. Go. Go. Dirty boy.
Check it out. Pizza Hut's rippable, dippable, cheesy bites pizza in Ranch Lover's Flight with 3 flavors is a game changer. With 28 cheesy filled bites, everyone's gonna be dunking it. The Cheesy Bites pizza in new Ranch Lover's Flight. Get it on the Pizza Hut app. You good?
Lady General gives you a break when you need it.
Yeah, flexible payment options keep you covered. Just tag us in.
Great low rate. Open the General.
So you got the black guys? Hey, get out of
Why
here.
would I use Sims to have my EDS delivered to my clients? I love pharmacy. Why would I use clinically proven ingredients from my clients? I love wearing apps 24/7. Why would I choose weight loss treatment I can afford through Hims? I love selling off my prized possessions. Why wouldn't I get high quality care I can trust? I love Hims. Get treatment you'll actually love at Hims.com.
Consumer reports used over 50 road tests, owner surveys, and safety ratings from IIHS to name Subaru their 25 most reliable and best overall automotive brands. Safe, reliable, trusted. Subaru.
At BetMGM, everyone gets a welcome offer. So whether you're courtside trying to hit the over, or up here trying to hit the under, hit that man with your girl. Yeah, defense. All the way up here with a same-game parlay. BetMGM's got your back. Get your welcome offer and play with the sportsbook born in Vegas. All these things.
Get up to a $1,500 new customer offer and bonus bets when you sign up now. BetMGM. Download and bet today.
WrestleMania is presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfies, and by WWE 2K25. The WrestleMania sale is here. WWE 2K25 is 20% off on all platforms today, giving you the unique opportunity to rewrite bloodline family history in 2K Showcase, plus intergender battles and more game-changing updates. All right, we are about 70 minutes away from night 2 of WrestleMania. Here's a live look inside Allegiant Stadium as we continue to count down to WrestleMania. Let's check in with Kathy Kelly. I'm a little flustered. I just had to climb in the ring right now. Never gotten to do that before, but we are here in the middle of the ring, in the stadium. The fans are all coming in. You know, one of the things that I love most about WrestleMania is the style. All of the superstars, they have new gear. They're so excited. They're not just dressed to the nines, they are dressed to the tens. So let's take a look. WrestleMania isn't just the grandest stage of all, it's also the ultimate runway. From jaw-dropping entrances to championship-worthy couture, the superstars of WWE bring the fashion heat to the showcase of the immortal. Some arrive to annihilate and dominate, while some, clad in steel, set to terminate.
That felt
which is why
amazing.
all eyes
Now
are on
everyone-
the
It's not.
undeniable fashion
Truth,
icons
you
that
need to
dare
listen to
shine.
me.
Now it's time to put the
Good
spotlight
idea.
on the true
You be the
stylish
boss,
seven who
and I'll be the
turned
enforcer
WrestleMania
and
into
go
their
find
personal
some
runway.
more WWE
Starting us off
superstars
at
to
number
beat up
7,
under the
it's
banner
man,
of the
myth,
NWO.
the fashion idol, Becky
Don't do
Lynch.
that.
Now Becky rocks
Okay.
everything from fiery
Then you
red
be the
carpet
boss,
ring
and
robes
I'll be
to
the
straight up
idea man.
comic book
Here's my
inspired
first
gear.
one. NWO pay-per-view.
She
Location,
makes
the
every
moon.
look legendary.
All we need is a rocket.
Flying
How
through the
hard do you
sky
think
at
it'll be to
number
take
6,
over NASA?
Rey Mysterio has been swinging through WrestleMania for decades as the master of the 619.
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize mutiny, that's all. None of this is real. It's not real? It feels real to me.
Do we have it number 5?
It's not,
None
though.
other than the
Okay, I
self-proclaimed
understand.
tag team ghost,
It's not real.
The New Day.
Because we still
Unicorn
need to
Wars,
dream it
check.
into reality.
WrestleMania
And we
Europe
will.
is a proud
Because
loser
it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
The New Day doesn't just dress to impress, they decorate to celebrate. Number 4 is the Macho Man himself, fringe, sequins, and colors as iconic as his helmet drop. Randy Savage was the blueprint for larger-than-life WrestleMania fashion. If the turns heads, chances are that Savage rocked it first. Stepping in at number 3 is diamonds and championship gold. When you're the queen, you don't just have a flair for fashion, it is your legacy.
There can only be one queen.
Charlotte Flair has taken her father's iconic robes and reinvented them with a modern couture twist. Coming in at number 2, we have Adrian. He's Swami of
and you
Slack,
are
Seth freaking Rollins. He treats WrestleMania like his personal Met Gala. Whether he's
Why am I so
walking out
fucking
with
rude to
extra
R-Truth?
designer-inspired
Like, why
suits
can't I
or
get like
sneakers
R-Truth? I
making
fuss with
fits,
R-Truth,
he
man.
doesn't just
R-Truth
steal
on the
the
right
show.
stuff,
He
man.
is the Monday Night
We the
Operation. When
NW.
it comes to WrestleMania fashion,
baby.
there's only one
What you mean?
superstar who truly
Adam
plays the
Pearce.
trail of
Adam
his own.
Pearce, man. So
Coming
this,
in
this
at
probably
number
all your
1,
idea,
PST
dog.
of WWE.
I thought you said you had this under control.
Bianca
Oh,
Belair
here you
doesn't
go.
just wear
I do.
jaw-dropping
It's
gear.
just our
She
truth that's the
created
problem.
herself.
And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Challenger or champion, Belair is the undisputed sovereign ruler
Well, we
of
wouldn't want that.
WrestleMania style.
It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to 2 factions.
Superstars know that looking good is just as important as fighting good. Because at WrestleMania, if you're stepping into the ring, you better be stepping in with style.
Should I say I messed up or it's not my fault?
It really is a fashion event as
my
much
fault,
as
right?
it is a wrestling event at WrestleMania. From the entrances,
So
the
this bitch ass nigga
costumes,
Adam
everything
Pearce
that
right
goes
here.
into
So
the
this nigga
look
Adam Pearce.
and the way you are going to present
Not my
yourself
fault.
for your biggest match of the year. It all matters, right? Do you guys have personal style faves in WWE?
Yeah, it's absolutely one of my favorite parts of WrestleMania, and there are many reasons I'm so sad that Rey Mysterio couldn't make WrestleMania, but Rey always comes with a fit.
Yo, that man does not mess around when it comes to his wardrobe.
Let me tell you something. When Rey shows up to the Louis Vuitton store, people know they're getting their phone back.
I don't want to know the dollars spent by Rey Mysterio in that store. I just think it's
Shout out to my friends at Proper Cloth, right? Did a fantastic job here. Yeah, I don't think it's enough. Not at all. I gotta give some love to take it out. It was a lot of us, including The Rock, and also King Troy.
I gotta tell you, I'm not even exaggerating when Troy comments on my Instagram and tells me I have a great fit. I know that I have understood it. And I'm like, I did something today. I And just counting down the early days. All right, Logan Paul. He is taking on AJ Styles. We're going to hear what the fans think. Sounds like they're rooting for AJ Styles.
His soul is tempered by the flame. Virtue and virtue guides his mind. He wishes to prove that greatness can be earned. His honor lights the flame, which can't be burned.
545. 552.
Challenge yourself. Born to fortune with golden hands. Go backward, Scott. Good start. Just riches fueling his hungry. Traditions call. He casts aside his soul adrift in selfish pride. Logan Paul, outstanding, right here in the middle of the ring. You know what you want? You want that big money match with Logan Paul.
I feel like it's disrespect.
So how about this, buddy? Why don't you set your sights a little high?
Overall, man.
Logan Paul and AJ Styles
You got to get
at WrestleMania.
it.
Your eyes are set. The grandest stage which
It's crazy. I feel like, all right. I don't know if I never really seen a nigga wrestle like that to be like, yo.
Each with a vision, yet one the same. For in this clash the world will see
That's what I was saying about the
leads to victory.
That's what I was saying about the basketball game. That's everything, like.
Everything is like targeted to like towards the field.
Beneath the sky, the setting sun. A million miles from each one. One will be left standing. The other shall fall. This is the tale of AJ Styles and Logan Paul.
Put smoke right. Put this curtain back up.
This all began when Logan Paul eliminated AJ Styles from the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble. And I watched that package and I think about what's gone on Monday Night Raw the last few weeks. And I really think that at the heart of this is a lack of respect for one of the greatest superstars we've had in WWE and AJ Styles. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, it's we're gonna get into Logan Paul of it all very, very soon. But I want to encourage every one of you to soak it all in. I'm telling you, when we talk about the GOAT discussion, AJ Styles doesn't get nearly enough love. And I know most of his career was in TNA, but I got a chance to wrestle Y2AJ, the short-lived team of Chris Jericho and AJ Styles. And I'm telling you, I don't think I have been in the ring with anyone as good as AJ Styles. A lot of guys are close or are on par. I don't think you can get anyone who is better. This man is as smooth as they come. His contributions to this industry are truly incredible. It is special. This might be the very last WrestleMania match that you see from AJ Styles. I'm telling you, drink it all in because we're going to get it. It's a Logan. He's incredible. incredible, but let's not forget about what AJ Styles has done.
I hope it's not the last time.
I hope it's not either.
I really don't. But listen, when you get to that age in your mid-40s, this is the time when you never know, right? It is harder. And AJ has been incredible. And I always say this, I never thought AJ Styles set foot in a WWE ring. You know, now we live in a different era. TNA and WWE working together as one. There was a time when, like, the name AJ Styles you wouldn't say on television, right? And when he showed up at that Royal Rumble, I was like, oh, this will be cool. He's going to try a little stint in WWE. He is now a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's done it all. Like you said, there's no one better, smoother in the ring. Great point. Let's appreciate AJ.
But here's the thing, right? I think everything you guys have said, waxing poetic about AJ Styles, obviously is deserved. Which is why the lack of respect for Logan Paul, even for Logan Paul, I think is a little surprising.
I mean, nothing surprises me about Logan Paul. Look, what do you guys think about Logan Paul? This is not a guy who's exactly draped himself in courage. The fact is, he's an incredible in-ring talent. I've said this time and time again. That guy's not an influencer. That guy's not a reality star. That guy is a professional wrestler. He's incredible in the ring. But he's a low-down SOB. And I'm not surprised by anything that he says. And I think he thought that AJ would be a good target, a way to make his name at WrestleMania and get a signature win. Not so fast, young buck. Let's see what happens.
Right. So, and the match is going to be incredible. I promise. The match, I know the match is going to be truly stellar. It pains so many of us. I feel like so many of us arrived to a very similar point with Logan in that we don't much like him. We don't much respect him in the ring. I just still don't care for him as a person at all. He's not a good human being. But when you watch him in the ring, how can you deny that he has the goods?
You can't. That's the thing. I think Logan has proven to this point in terms of his performance and his compete and his athleticism. He's right where he belongs.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
He does things on a regular basis that I go, I've never seen that person. And he's only been doing this. If we were to do the math, this is like his 14th match or something. The guy's done insane things so far. You cannot deny.
He's kind of a natural. I think that's what annoys a lot of people. Most people are not natural at anything that they become successful at. He seems to be a natural at garnering hate for himself in the world of WWE and, of course, putting on a hell of a performance. All right, we are 1 hour away from kicking off night 2 of WrestleMania here inside Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, and you can feel the energy rising. We'll be right back.
It's coming back to the
Miles of flavor, those crispy peas, 12 flavors so good, your whole life is clear. Dipped in a lake, man, and ranch is steep. No crispy chips, raw flavor, wings.
I said you now kill each other instead of a team. Do this.
She's bulletproof. Bulletproof-ish. All streams, Thunderbolts. Get tickets now. Rated PG-13.
Thunderbolts. Let's talk about that. May 2nd is next.
A large
It's not
touchscreen
this week.
keeps everyone happy.
Nice.
The Subaru Crosstrek. Dog tested, dog approved.
Yeah. Next Friday. That next Friday.
Buttery flavored pretzel crusties back at Little Caesars.
Then I gotta go for that Fort Day.
I find my own family over pretzel crust pizza. Ice cold. I filed bankruptcy for pretzel crust. Easy champ. That delicious cheddar cheese sauce altered by brain chemistry. One bite is all it takes, buddy. Cool your jets, guys. Pretzel crust is back for $6.99 only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
So I have 10 years of hospitality experience.
And a college degree? It just can't be blank like that.
So a degree in Dutch poetry would make me more qualified.
Yep.
A zoology degree?
Yep.
Metalsmithing?
Yep.
Poultry science?
Yeah.
Indeed matches you with jobs that actually match your experience. And what was your major?
Dance.
Oh.
Closest to the pin for an ultra?
Beach Clark card.
I can't help it if I'm so convincing people from both sides are jumping. There's always collateral damage, but at the end of the day, it's working. That's what's
So your
important.
daughter can learn Espanol. Plus, you get 25% off at Burger King. And that's 25% more savings to put towards things you need. Like napkins. Our thoughts exactly. Basically, it's Walmart plus more ways to save. Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus.
Of the voice inside your head. While you're typically athletic. Right now, Rick, you're pathetic. Shame.
She had her mouth wide open.
Get you out of nowhere.
Somebody showed her how to kiss this.
With hundreds of sites every week, you will
Right.
less at Whole Foods Market.
Right, right.
Oh,
Right.
what a night in
That's what that
Vegas.
nigga told you.
Allegiant Stadium just 55 minutes away from WrestleMania 41 Night 2. Countdown to
Yeah, I believe it.
WrestleMania is presented by Cricket. With vast and powerful nationwide 5G coverage, you can stress less.
You need to end it.
Well, you're gonna be smiling
Now.
a lot and laughing your ass off tonight.
How about I end it next week?
As we welcome you
We've
back
got some
inside
momentum,
Joe Test
and I might.
Fine. But only because
it'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure we-
of WrestleMania tonight, 2 hours after we finish up. This thing could go completely off the rails, my man.
You know, things tend to do that with me. That's how I like it. I like it wild. Tonight we're doing a whole experimental, different type of roast show with huge wrestlers and surprises, a little bit of a Royal Rumble vibe. You don't know who's popping in. We've only announced a few of the people. And a lot of pops, a lot of surprises, shock and awe. You know, Tony, I've known you for a very long time. And when I hear we
It's
get a
like,
mixed
yo,
reaction
really,
from
nigga?
Tony Hinchcliffe, when people boo Tony Hinchcliffe, I go, you don't know Tony.
I don't know him to be
The
like
way I know
a
Tony.
reality
Tony is
star.
not
I don't know him to be a wrestler. I don't know this
I'm
one.
talking to Tony
I don't know this
before
one
we go
at
on.
all. And
And
it's
Tony Hinchcliffe told me that today at WrestleMania 41,
the one time I did see him do like one little thing,
he
I was
is
like, damn,
rooting for
that
John
was Chris.
Cena.
And it's hard to be Chris nowadays.
Yes.
Like,
The
especially
man
like
who
you
was
saying
really
that imperfect.
I have been a fan since I was a child of wrestling. I've always loved the bad guys. I love a good heel.
Man, I ain't never
Cena's
seen
always
this nigga
been
like
too
that,
good
man.
for
I don't
me,
believe in this
too
nigga,
much
man.
for the
That's what I'm
children.
saying.
I
That's what I'm
love
saying.
Dark John Cena. I love it. Let's break a wish here tonight.
Oh my God! No! No! Hey Tony, let's get back into tonight a little bit. People can watch the roast of WrestleMania later tonight, about 2 hours after we finish up here at Allegiant Stadium. I assume we're into full roast mode of rules of engagement, standard rules
Go
of
to
engagement,
match.
just like we saw
Yeah,
here
go
at
to
the
the
roast
match.
top right here, like we hear on Kill Tony. I mean, this thing is you're gonna bring it tonight.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt. I'm starting it off right off.
Yeah, I'm in charge.
With a big recap of the weekend, the Hall of Fame, everything. I have a lot to talk about. Luckily, they've given me a lot of content.
We do have surprises as to who will be there among the superstars. However, one of the guys announced I think could be an extremely easy target. That's Paul Heyman.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
I mean, what a night he had last night. That arm should go to Saudi Arabia. He's hit so many crown jewels.
Wow, that's one way to phrase it. I will say about Paul Heyman.
That guy was playing baseball last night. 2 strikes and 4 balls. How did he do it?
I don't know. He's amazing. And the thing
So
about
this goes
Paul
well.
Heyman, Tony, is he is a master of the microphone. Does
This
it
is an
intimidate
end
you at all to know that Paul Heyman will be able to hit you back maybe as
I
hard
got some.
as you can do?
I am going to be in awe of what he's doing.
That's
I'm during
all.
that part get to sit back and
It's
just
sad.
be a fan
there.
to stop myself from going like this until the great Paul Heyman gets up there.
Again, the Roast of WrestleMania, come your way at 10 o'clock tonight. It's at the Blue Live Theater in the Mountain Blue, just down the street here. What advice do you give to some of the superstars? Listen, you've stepped into this turf a few times. You know what it's like to be ringside and the pressure and the pressure because it's ringside. Now they're on your turn, up on stage with you do best, and that's a roast. What advice will you be giving to some of the superstars who get up there for the roast?
Yeah,
Immediately
go for it. You know, let it rip. Don't be afraid of getting in trouble. Don't be afraid of getting fired. Don't be afraid of getting canceled.
She obsessed with animals or?
Go for it. So, you know, people are going to be pushing it to the absolute limit. I know that for a fact. Tonight, Braun Strowman, The Miz,
Animation
Heyman,
Studio.
and so many surprises. You've seen them love.
Me too. I got Animation Studio too.
Over their head to have them on Phil Tony literally every single week. If you look at one of these superstars, who you do in your tiny little heart have admiration.
Me too. I got Animation Studio.
I'm going to realize maybe they're in over their head. Maybe they haven't done a roast before.
I just can't
Go
draw.
easy, or are you going for the kill? See, it's all in the moment. You know, you gotta just feel it out. It depends on who it is. It takes a lot of courage to get up there, just like it does to do this. Every comedian wants to be a pro wrestler, and from what I've gathered from hanging with a lot of pro wrestlers, they all want to be comedians. So if we're all trading spots here and there, I know I was on commentary just a couple weeks ago, and I was in way over my head. Because the WWE Universe let me know. I can't tell whether I'm the greatest heel commentator of all time or the worst, but I'll take it.
Yeah, you're making a fashion statement tonight, by the way, as well, with the seersucker line inside the camel outside. Tony, I'll be there tonight. Best of luck. Can't wait to laugh along with you, man.
You guys are the best.
Great luck tonight. Tony, Roast to WrestleMania comes your way tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern. Coming up later right here, it's the Women's World Championship match. This title has been a tug of war lately with the two big-name powerhouses seemingly dismissing and disrespecting the woman who actually earns and holds the championship. This is the story of Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and the incredibly talented Io Scott.
Bro, nobody cares about the little girl, the little the same girl. I'm not gonna say that.
My story's been a journey.
I've known heartbreak and I've known triumph.
From the walls of stardom to the top of the world.
What can bury you?
For the first time, two black women have a title match in the main event at WrestleMania.
Shock the world.
Io Sky, this money in the bank.
Spin first.
The case now, WrestleMania.
Girl.
Gotta be the same as her career. Like,
But she don't know nothing. She don't know nothing.
She's all like, oh, so how is that intertwined with innovation? Bitch, it don't got to.
She don't know nothing else. Though.
Okay.
Used to be ignored.
I would have to talk to the client. I was up to building.
I haven't.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you up there smoking weed in your butt? Like, I was like, go the fuck outside. Why are you like, you don't usually go into, I didn't call them out. I don't think I know. I don't think I know all the tricks.
I was wrong to
I
assume
know mommy used to be like that with me. Oh, everybody got one of those, right?
Yeah.
They didn't take it from everybody, right?
No, everybody has their own.
Everybody got their own? Yeah, because Papa said make sure that they don't take it from everybody.
It must be good for that.
I don't got no quarters.
Not quarters, that's it.
I don't got no coins either.
Can I get one, please? Chili on top.
Got this penny right here.
Yay!
And anybody else, go ahead. Oh, you better share it.
I am.
Well, now here on the stage, the Red WrestleMania stage. And as we saw last night at WrestleMania, in that triple threat match, anything can happen. That could be the same in this triple threat match. I know every single woman in it, from Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky, they all want to walk out with the gold tonight. But I sat down with Rhea Ripley earlier this week, and we spoke about how she feels like she is nothing without this title, how she has no one. Let's hear it from her. Rhea, thank you so much for sitting down and taking the time ahead of WrestleMania. I know the last several weeks have been chaos for you. This last year, in fact, has been a roller coaster, from relinquishing your Women's World Championship to then recapturing it at the Netflix premiere. How has this past year shaped the Rhea that we are seeing walking into WrestleMania 41?
It's really shaped me in a way where I'm going out there for myself. No one is going to have my back like I do. I have a lot of trust issues now, and I mean, I've always had them before at the same time, but now it's at an all-time high. So the one person I know I can trust is me.
Losing your family in the Judgment Day, and then walking into this triple threat match with two people that you considered friends, where do you feel like your trust is at?
A lot of people that I thought were very trustworthy people have then shown me that they are not. I felt like I could only count on pretty much two individuals that I have been in this business with since the day I started, Bianca Belair and Io Sky. They've really proved to me that trust shouldn't be given out to everyone. And it's heartbreaking.
Speaking of heartbreaking, on this road to WrestleMania 41, you lost the Women's World Championship to Io Sky. How much of that do you blame yourself for, and how much do you blame Bianca Belair for that loss?
I'm the one that put my emotions in front of what the task was at hand. But at the same time, we've been talking about going into WrestleMania one day to face each other and just each other for so long. We've been taking over the women's division together. But when I felt like it was finally that time to then see her go back on everything that she said, I understand that my actions weren't good and they probably weren't the smartest of actions. But seeing that, it's just another betrayal just back to others.
You've never defeated Io Sky in singles competition. Does that affect your psyche at all going into this match?
Yes and no. Io's always had my number every step of the way, whether it was the Mae Young Classic to NXT, now to my Women's World Championship. So going into WrestleMania, that's always going to be on my mind. But I'm someone that likes to put this doubt into the fire that really sets me alive. And I'm going into WrestleMania.
I'm right here.
That's also a triple threat match where anything can really happen.
You want to do your card?
When you came to NXT, when you came to the Performance Center, blonde girl, you're just excited to be part of the industry. You've grown so much. The growth that I have grown through, not only as a human being, but
You put it on her phone?
I'm so glad and grateful that I decided to be me, and that's something that I try to portray to everyone else around me. I feel like everyone needs to be the genuine self, and that's how you really begin to love yourself.
Well, that's gotta just add that much more of a layer to what's going on right now. Io Sky and Bianca Belair were there for you when you were finding yourself.
To come up with them in NXT and see how much they've grown and come into their own and lost who they are as a person. Like I'm proud of them. I am. I'm so extremely proud of them. But the only problem is now they're in my way. Now they're in my way, and I'm gonna have to go through them if I want to be able to get to the other side and then continue to grow for myself. When you're stepping into the ring with someone like Belair, it's really hard to have a plan because they have everything covered. But I'm on top of it no matter what. Like I said earlier, it's a triple threat. Anything can happen.
What would a win at WrestleMania 41 against two former friends, two of the top competitors in the industry, walking out as Women's World Champion? What would that mean for Rhea Ripley?
Do you have your password?
Mm.
He would mean the world.
You thirsty?
Yeah.
But sometimes the world
Then
comes
you
with a
go.
cost.
Alright, you finished that.
Unfortunately for me, but if I were to walk out your women's world champion at WrestleMania 41, I'll be ecstatic. It's never left me for dead. And that's the one thing that I want. To feel whole again.
I work hard for that. I need somebody to really please take that trash out.
Thank you so much for your time.
What's the matter with him?
I might not feel like it right now, but you do have a lot of people rooting for you.
When he's mad, I said take the trash out.
Really thoughtful interview between Kathy Kelly and Rhea Ripley. When you listen to
I ain't got
what
no
Rhea said
idea.
there, Sam, what
The
you
trash in my pantry.
My takeaway is
I need it out.
that Rhea Ripley
I'll do my job.
Rhea Ripley did not win the Elimination Chamber. And on the road to WrestleMania, Rhea Ripley lost the Women's Championship. I don't understand why she feels entitled to this match at WrestleMania.
obviously, with what she's accomplished in her career, being a two-time champion, this being her 6th WrestleMania match of her career, what she did 1 year ago, you can understand the pedestal that she's on, the recent body of work you pointed out, and she herself admitted with the opportunity she had and then distracted when EO took the title off. She said, I put my emotions ahead of the task.
And guess what happens? You lose
I
your
don't get what
mind.
you so mad about.
What's even mad about? You just had a whole great day, got a robot's car with the What's the problem?
It's your duty to make sure the title stays around your waist.
I know it's not
Otherwise,
right.
WrestleMania, and if you lose it, you suck it up. You don't act like a victim.
Right. Now, here's what I find so interesting. So you frame that with Rhea Ripley.
Right.
Then when it comes to Bianca Belair, she has all the torn emotions of what's going on with Jade and what's going on with Naomi. Even when we had the go-home episode of SmackDown to arrive at this, in the midst of it, she was the bridge to 2 entire stories that were boiling over. The only one who has entire singular focus and a clean vision for tonight without anxiety or all this extra stuff hanging on them is Io Sky.
Not only does Io Sky
Wait,
have that
what?
singular focus, she's got the championship, so she knows she's capable, and she's severely underestimated by her opponents.
And by the way, let's give everybody a sense of what's going on the concourse here. Al, turn around here if you could.
Yeah.
Look at this crowd we have here. This is what's going on here as we're closing in. We got some drinks. This guy says, I'm more George. See, you really are in George right now. You're in George right now. How about this? We got a great crowd up here. They've been out before since the doors opened. They are ready. And I'm telling you, when it comes to this championship match, there are a lot of Cena supporters out here. We got more to come on Countdown to WrestleMania, including exclusive sit down with the champ. What's going through the mind of Cody Rhodes? All the pressure is facing John Cena has in mind, and it's straight ahead.
Like 65K, like top on all the
Orlando Resort. Enter now for your chance to win an unforgettable getaway and explore 4 incredible theme parks, including the all-new Universal Epic Universe opening May 22nd. Step through the gates and explore 5 immersive worlds of thrills and excitement. Plus, you'll stay at the brand new Universal Terra Luna Resort. Enter the WWE Universe Dream Trip giveaway today. Go to www.com/Universal Sweeps to enter now. It's Friday. You counted to me. It's better than the official. Right. Counted to you are.
The world's most precious resource.
Yo, and they all talk like they from Britain. Oh, yes. Hello, how are you? Oh, yeah. Hello?
The Wi-Fi is booming.
The Wi-Fi is
Booming. Wi-Fi is booming. Xfinity.
This song right here is for Red, White, and Blue.
You got good taste, and you drink like a chick. We be so good at drinking. Watching Moscow always get the mule. Vodka this good as an American jewel. We be so good at drinking. So pour a glass on the porch, get a little better. Let your taste buds sing the Star Spangled Banner. We be so good at drinking. American life.
You good? No. You're gonna lay a little orange shirt. Best thing the general get you a break when you need it.
Yeah, flexible payment options keep you covered. Just tag us in.
Bring low rate, both of the job.
HR professionals understand that the key to a thriving business lies in the power of its people. Your career in human resources transforms your passion for people into purpose-driven results. For over 50 years, more than half a million people around the world have trusted HRCI to showcase their passion. Discover how HRCI is here for you at hrci.org.
There are some feelings you can get with any sportsman. No. What you gonna do with this? But the feeling that no matter what, you're taken care of. Oh, I just ran the hotel suite. You only get that here at Sportsbook Board in Vegas, where they know how to treat you right. We talking to Jamie Foxx?
Bonus bets, exclusive offers, real performance. BetMGM. Download and bet today.
So don't make me come down there looking for him. You don't want that. So I want you to what? Yeah, don't tell Jay to go upstairs.
Are back. Step into step down for full throttle battles and a saga reborn. Pre-order Fatal Fury City of Wolves today. Early access begins April 21st. It's time to rev it up as we welcome you inside Allegiant Stadium. We've got the game right here. Are you ready?
I'm unpausing. Calm down. Stop your hands. So you gotta unpause it.
I gotta unpause it.
Who's got that master?
Someone unpause it.
Oh, there we go.
I'm in red and white.
I am Terry.
My money's on team.
This is my first time messing around with at all.
So are you just smashing with what?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm definitely not active.
So now they're playing a video game?
There you go. Oh, there you go. Okay. By the way, this game is super easy as you can tell because I am horrible at video games. And see the damage I'm inflicting on Big E right now.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, now you're okay.
Yeah, it was an
So, wait, hang on.
Now we're good.
For the people at home, who's in the Jedi?
I'm Terry. That's me in the blue jeans.
Okay, that's what I needed to know.
Yeah, I'm getting smoked right now. I don't know what happened. Yo, by the way, there are tons of cool characters in the game in order that are going to be available. That's why I'm sitting there. I'm kind of freezing for a second. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm trying to get my breath.
I don't like animation. I can't do
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that.
I'm not there.
All right. The same thing for the pinch downstairs now.
Taking the ride on seriously.
You should put some grease on the back of your head today.
By the way, I've been to rehearsal this, and I was playing, and I was kicking ass in this game.
Everything I was
Okay, I'm back. There you go. I think I'm back.
That's what happened right now.
He's making moves.
There we go. There it is.
I'm gonna save you further embarrassment here. As you guys continue to play this game. But I gotta tell you, we're 33 minutes away from night 6 of WrestleMania kicking off here
Every
inside
morning they
Allegiant
come out the house and don't brush their teeth. Every morning.
Our main event tonight, though, will be the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes taking on John Cena, a very different vibe, John Cena, that we've ever seen. As he goes for his 17th record-breaking World Championship here in WWE. It is a colossal match for both these WWE superstars. So Michael Cole had an exclusive interview with Cody Rhodes ahead of this match. Let's take a look.
Cody, thank you. It's been a busy week, right? This WrestleMania week always is, but thanks for taking the time to join us here today. Thank you so much. I wouldn't want to be talking to anybody but you. Thank you. Yeah. I want to start by going back to last year's main event at WrestleMania in Philadelphia when you finished the story. the excitement over finishing the story quickly turned into you're no longer the hunter, you're the hunted. But I remember Triple H telling me that everyone is going to be coming for you. He's right. From a business side, WWE has never been hotter, and that's a team effort. I am just the lucky one who gets to have this. It's been a hell of a year.
Cody, let's go back. You turned down The Rock's offer. The entire landscape of professional wrestling has changed forever. What was going through your mind when you turned your back and all of a sudden John went low?
I wasn't present at all. It was happening so quickly and moving so fast. You know, it's not the end. If anything, I knew this was the beginning of a road. Perhaps I didn't want to go down.
Who's gonna live on
Whatever
Fire?
John's story is, whatever's in here, he now has an opportunity to get it out at WrestleMania.
Who's gonna live on Fire?
Unfortunately, it's not going to be
Who's gonna live on?
winning effort.
John recently described his relationship with the
Awesome,
WWE
Ian.
fans as, quote, a toxic one. Is there any way you can sympathize with that?
I can't sympathize and I can't empathize because it is not their job to make us feel good. It is our job to make them feel good. I wish the crowd at WrestleMania 41 was chanting, "Let's go Cody, Cody sucks." I'd be all about that. I wish I could take that pain, whatever it is that's built up inside, and clearly it had built up for years, why he acted bulletproof. He wasn't bulletproof.
I want to talk about his quest to make history. 17 world titles. Do you now feel a responsibility to prevent John Cena from breaking Rick's record?
I wish that's what the match was related to, more than the fact that here is John saying, "I'm leaving and I'm trying to
Who is
take
that?
this with me." Now I'm the one who's been tasked with safeguarding it for all of WWE and WWE's future.
So an interview you did where you talked about wanting to walk in the footsteps of The Rock, Batista, John Cena. How do we know that you're not going to leave all of this for the riches and glory of Hollywood?
The riches and glories of Hollywood are no longer just in Hollywood. The riches and glories of this all are right here. I think John has struggled with the fact that WWE has moved on without him. John is the most unaware individual ever to stand in the ring with me and say, "That's why I never left." You have left, John. You haven't been here. John's business is no longer being in WWE. It's being in Hollywood. It's kissing James Gunn's ass. So for him to tell me that was the moment I realized he's completely cracked.
He also called you an errand boy.
An errand boy. Hey, newsflash, I've been everything. I'm grateful for that failure. Finally, every bit of it gets me to be able to have this conversation with you as champion. I believe John Cena owes us a true answer and a true apology. And perhaps the only thing that comes about is beating it out of him at WrestleMania.
Let's go.
Cody, John has said that privilege and luck were why you were at the top of the game today.
Well, privilege and luck. I certainly would just say, I have been incredibly lucky to have been surrounded by the people like yourself who have helped me get to an undeniable level. I have been incredibly privileged to have been born with the Rhodes name. John Cena is incredibly lucky and incredibly privileged himself, and he's wrestling perhaps the hardest working man in the entire game, and that's how it should be.
I want to finish up on a personal. I do want to say, though, how proud I am of you, and I, for one, hope that you continue this amazing reign as a champion.
I'm still a John Cena fan. I can't go out at WrestleMania 41 and be his fan. I have to be the one that beats him. I have to win.
Good luck in your third straight main event. No, this would be the fourth, because you had two last.
Yeah, I don't know how
this would be the fourth straight main event at WrestleMania.
I like how that sounds. Thank you very, very much. Be the man. Good luck. Thank you, sir, very much. Thank you.
What a scene. Unbelievable scene to be here on the entry.
Get out of here!
And a lot of people that reacted to the news set
this spectacular, magnificent set, said, "Can you believe these kinetic boards?" And we heard a lot of chatter. Is that augmented reality? Is that CGI? No, it is not, folks. Look at them. They have been lowered down right above the crowd right now. This is some of the most unbelievable high-tech displays that WWE has ever put forth. As the boards lower, they're showing you the Saturday card right now, and they will be in play in just moments to start off WrestleMania 41 Sunday night. Crowd is gathered. Everybody's excited. We got the signs out in force. There's another thing that came away from yesterday that everybody was talking about, as a lot of the celebrities got. There's Kirk Herbstreit from ABC College Football right there. He's already in the seat. Looking good. I love to have my man. The other thing everybody was talking about were the new announce desks that debuted to start the year, and then this version of them a little more rounded. But for months and months, we said, man, these things are like steel reinforced. They're unbelievable. And then yesterday, in the climax of what we saw in the main event, Roman Reigns with Punk and with Seth annihilating these two desks. They do go down. You just have to have the force of the tribal chief and all the drama of a main event. So this place is ready and primed. Again, hey, they're the real deal. Not augmented reality. And these deaths over here, they're solid as a rock. But they went to hell last night. We'll see what happens tonight. We're ready ringside. Anticipation's building.
Joe Tess, thank you so much. It really does look so cool on the WrestleMania floor. With everything in the background, fans are piling into the stadium. We're 25 minutes away.
And did you catch last night? First of all, I did think for a second it was augmented reality. And we were pointing out last night watching the event together. When Roman was coming out, they had some different pictures of members of the bloodline. The Ottawa family on the screen. It was awesome. Really cool stuff. Now, recently, the other day, myself, my good friend, Big E, Jay Uso, and the great Killer Mike, Killer Mike, all sat down to do a couple of things love to do. Hang out, have a beverage, play a little poker, talk a little hip-hop, talk a little wrestling. It's called Annie Up.
But they said it was good. It was good.
And WWE, this is one of the biggest collabs that could possibly happen in all of entertainment. And the stage is set, WrestleMania 41, Las Vegas. I think it's time for Annie Up. What's going on, guys? My name is Peter Rosenberg, and this is Annie Up. I got my guy. Oh, it's main event, James. Come on, those. To my left, the four-time Grammy winner, a pillar in the hip-hop world.
A pillar?
Well, I have a great rapper
A
to
pillar.
go to for the children.
A pillar.
Also, Biggie. How you doing? I'm good, man. I'm good. It's good to be here. And talking about hip-hop and wrestling, man, it's something for the longest time, especially when we first started in WWE, we kept thinking, man, I hear so many rappers dropping references to wrestling, modern day wrestling, old school wrestling. And like, why aren't we doing more to bridge that gap? So it's so dope to get this point now to sit down with a mic and talk about WrestleMania. So I'm as a hip hop fan, I'm just happy to be here. Mike, do you remember? Because you have several big WWE references and classic wrestling references in your music. Do you remember the first one or the most notable one that people mentioned?
The most notable one is Ric Flair. Is the song Ric Flair. All of that was inspired by Flair's in the 80s, man, when things were going wrong. Flair was like, nah, it's going right. We're getting rich. We're flying private.
So many people admire Ric Flair because as much as they may have related to Dusty, Ric Flair was an aspirational figure.
You didn't have one without the other. The greatest rivalry is he and Dusty because they represented to me Middle America and Southern America versus Wall Street. If we didn't have Dusty Rhodes to be that voice for working class America, then it's still sharp and steel. So sharp I am to the other side of Flair. So I want to thank those guys.
Jay, let me ask you, man. Growing up, who were some of the characters in hip hop who you most gravitated towards?
Obviously, it was the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? It was Snoop Dogg, Tupac, I mean, man, DJ Quick.
Bay Area, though, man. Y'all talking about 40 Water, man. Y'all, man, y'all gave the world. Y'all made the world too short. Y'all made the world Mac Trey. Y'all, man, y'all ain't Trey. Y'all, come on, man. The cool. Y'all, Hyro looking at Hyro. Shouts out to Hyro and them. Hyro, man.
There's so many West Coast rappers. I mean, me and my brothers grew up with
Sasha. Everybody knows Sasha.
We was with the South.
For the
Y'all,
streets.
y'all,
Outkast, you know what I'm saying? Bone Crusher, who graduated in 2000. That's
You go to streets.
the South. Eve, do you remember your favorite music or hip hop collaborations with them over the years? Obviously, Snoop's a big part, of course. Everything here, but he's not the only. Yeah. No, I mean, obviously, like, I'm biased. Getting that Wale.
I'm telling you, I was thinking like, dang, I told you this guy here, I'm just walking.
Wale rap me out, be able to tap him up as I'm going out for my only singles match at WrestleMania in my career. And that's a special moment. And not just that, but like, he's done so much for culture. I'm so glad we started to recognize that more and more. So that WrestleMania week, so many people were like, all right, I gotta get my tickets to Wale being overnight. Like, shout out to him. Everything he's done to try to bridge that gap between wrestling and hip hop.
Never intentional borrow anything style wise from any of the rappers.
Even wearing a cube. We wanted to switch from So Pig to Day One. We wanted something that hit hard and like had some banger to it. That's why me and my brother did get on the track about it, screaming like Day One is.
Originally, beginning of Day One Ish was Day One Ish, and that alone was so hip hop. If you're a real fan of hip hop, you know Ish, you know gotta ask. Talking WrestleMania, we're talking hip hop. Favorite hip hop appearance or performance at WrestleMania? There've been a lot. Let's take it back. We'll go song. Yeah, WrestleMania 11. Lawrence Taylor is very big level. What a man, man. Good man. That's such a dope moment. That's such a really, really cool moment. And as a kid, that one stuck with me. That resonated with me. So shout out to someone. All right, guys. WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. So what is it about this year you think, man, it's going to be a massive one? Vegas, that setting. I think with all the players involved, The Rock on the board. I think wrestling big monumental matches. And also what I love too, WrestleMania is a spectacle of it all. We have big stars galore, so I'm excited. I can't wait to see WrestleMania in Las Vegas. And for you, Mike, what could make this WrestleMania surpass last year? If they give me a Raw. I just want to say to the big guys and all up there, if you need me, I'm around. Thank you guys so much. Love and respect. Thank y'all. Big thank you to Killer Mike for hanging out with us. You gotta try to get absolutely, man. There's so many rappers who love what we do. You gotta do more. I know you're friends with Lil Yachty. I know you're going next tomorrow. Get some more of these. Yeah, man, it was a really cool experience. There's always been so much crossover to get to finally have that conversation on WWE television is kind of a big deal. Yeah, and look, a lot of people know Killer Mike from Run the Jewels, but shout out to Organized Noise, shout out Dungeon Family, rest in peace Rico Wade. You know, Killer Mike's been doing this thing long before he linked up with LP. But you know, I think so many of us in the locker room listen to hip hop. So many rappers love wrestling. I think that connective tissue is very, very strong.
It's still a lot of fun. I would like to see in the sequel if we could get a hand.
Shout out to my brother.
I want to see what the poker face
No, it's fair. We didn't have to do a lot of poker. Shout out to Smoke Biz on West Side Gun. Yeah, well, there's so many people who support this thing, right?
I feel like you would have a bad poker face.
Terrible.
And I feel like you would have a great poker face. And I feel like James would have a bad poker face.
Oh, yeah, you can read it.
Yeah, like that man wears his emotions, I feel like. But really great. He's actually hoping it becomes a little bit more of a serious business. Our heroes are look into Style Stadium here in Las Vegas. We're now 18 minutes away from kicking off night 2 of WrestleMania. The WWE Universe continuing to file in. We got more countdown on the other side. Stick around.
Saying dog.
Welcome
to the official Realizations opening ceremony 2024.
Miles of flavor, those crispy peaks, 12 flavors so bold, your whole life's complete. Dipped in the lake, man, that ranch is deep. Eat crispy tenders. Bring the flavor. Plain style.
WWE Universe, let the adventure begin. We want to send you to Universal Orlando Resort. Enter now for your chance to win an unforgettable getaway and explore 4 incredible theme parks, including the all-new Universal Epic Universe opening May 22nd. Step through the gates and explore.
Hey, get out, get out, get out.
And excitement. Plus, you'll stay at the brand new Universal Terra Luna Resort. Enter the WWE Universe Getaway today. Go to www.universal.com. Enter now.
Like that, you said almost the floor, like put it to the dog.
You find that sauce.
No, you need to taste it without the sauce.
Why gotta taste without the sauce?
It's not it's good.
But it needs sauce.
I think you can taste it. I can taste anything now. Not the fat. Ain't that all fat?
I taste it. It's sauce.
No.
Check it out. Pizza Hut's Ripple Double Cheesy Bites Pizza and Ranch Lovers Flight with 3 flavors is a game changer. With 28 cheesy filled bites, everyone's gonna be dunking it. The Cheesy Bites Pizza and new Ranch Lovers Flight. Get it on the Pizza Hut.
So I have 10 years of hospitality experience.
And a college degree. They just kept me blank.
Like that's a good
degree in Dutch poetry would make me more qualified.
Yep.
A zoology
I don't know what
degree.
it is,
Yep. Smithing.
but I'm gonna do it.
Poultry science.
But I'm gonna do it. What Jesus say? What Jesus say?
Indeed matches your
What Jesus
jobs
say?
that
He said,
actually
I'm gonna
match your
do it.
experience. And what was your major?
Because I'm gonna do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
That's music down there, or that's
Do they uniform those ultras? Well, we're quite a high level.
Fascinating.
Playing for those ultras.
They got ultras.
A little bit more. Who y'all think y'all running with? This is a living ball. Who y'all think y'all living with? It's a living ball.
well, I mean,
Nah, do it. Let me see.
Incredible night we had last night for night 1 of WrestleMania. We've got ourselves a World Heavyweight Championship. So congratulations, and then a whole lot of questions coming up tonight. The question now, though, is what will happen on night 2? We are just over 13 minutes away from night 2 of WrestleMania here in Las Vegas. And so much to talk about. It is an incredible part of the first match of the evening. We are triple threat.
Oh, yeah, they definitely not good.
Against 2 very well decorated WWE stars in Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. What do you expect?
So what an incredible way to start the night. Punk himself, who was in the main event last night, said if it was up to me, this would be the main event. And I think these 3 competitors are worthy of being the main event. I expect the world of this match. I have no idea. It feels like I'm giving everyone 33.3% chance to win this thing because I have no idea. It really feels like a toss-up. And you know what? I'm so intrigued to see. You've seen so many, or heard so many moves towards Bianca Belair. It kind of came out of nowhere. And I first wondered, is that just something that was happening in Europe, but that has come over to the States as well? And I wonder if that has rattled Bianca at all. I wonder how she feels about that. I wonder if that's changed her approach to this match tonight.
I did ask her this earlier today, and she said, you know what? The higher you climb, the noisier it gets. She goes, fans have a right to cheer for whoever they want. It's not going to affect me. I've learned to block out the noise. Many things will affect me personally.
It's a really fascinating match. And here's
Oh, show about to start.
right? You don't show down continually that's slept on here. Not
So about to start.
But to be clear, I don't think it's out of disrespect. It is out of the fact that in Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley, we have
Ready?
talent who we know
You
who
want
are
to
going to
hear
be
the
at the
ball?
top of this business for the next decade.
7 o'clock?
Io Sky is absolutely in a position to
7
be in
o'clock.
that position. I think
7
tonight is the night for her to prove to
Only like 10
everyone,
minutes.
I need to be in that conversation as well.
It is certainly a
I think we're starting off with the women's tag, the women's match first, too.
we look back on the career of Sky, certainly if she's successful.
But they don't even wrestle for like 12 minutes.
For her, if she gets bent against the likes of Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, and a triple threat situation.
They only wrestle for 12 minutes. Can't give it 12 minutes.
And I admit, I love it alone. It's not
Oh,
what
yeah,
we
here we
do
go.
on TV. I was on TV with Vinny.
Yeah, I need to take that basket.
Was soon for the match. Was Rhea
Oh,
and
I'm
Bianca.
like,
I ran with it.
yeah, but I haven't been going downstairs to watch Corey's. Corey's been watching Corey's. I think I did, though. I hope. Corey!
We do. This is a match. I think that I think these guys are very comfortable with. If they can retain that championship. Here is who wants Cat.
You raise the sheets on my bed. I'm gonna give you some money. I got some money for you.
I'm probably gonna ask you some put my sheets too. I don't know if I'm gonna wait until I ask my sheets too. We're gonna wait till I add my sheets so you want me to do it.
Yeah, I'm really excited for KO against Randy. And unfortunately, champion,
Corey's
none of
downstairs
you
watching
wish the
Corey.
best for you. Top
So you do
But I gotta go downstairs and find
right
some
now.
sheets.
But
Y'all
there's a
listen.
big open door. I feel like if I had to pick between, there's the Mr. Opportunity in this match and also the women's tag match, I
Right
would
now.
I have no idea. There are so many agents who are potentially rumored to be here, and someone on the roster already. So there's someone coming in.
I don't like this
I have no
motherfucker.
idea who Randy is going to face. I
You
know it's Randy.
you know why I don't like that
And
motherfucker
really,
right
it
there.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, that white man.
The match is going to be incredible.
You remember what he did, right?
Recognizing
Remember what he did?
it's incredible. It's insane.
Nah.
Earlier about AJ. And I think
Nah. You said that shit about Nikki.
I ain't black, I'm OJ.
You said that shit about Nikki. Nikki didn't want to go back to Hot Dream no more. Because of that motherfucker right there.
Oh, the white nigga in the middle, the white nigga. I think it's black too. I'm like, look how this shit goes.
Oh, no, that's my God, Big E. I fuck with Big E. Except that haircut. I always fuck with Big E. I don't fucking play about Nikki, nigga. You ain't gonna diss Nikki like that. I ain't gonna let that shit.
Like, it is a WrestleMania challenge. Like, if you're gonna take a swing at someone who's going to be legend killer, like, don't let them stand
Samaya,
legend before he begins.
come get this basket.
You don't sign up for an easy test, an easy challenge. You want the very best. And I know whoever ends up in the ring with Randy is going to be blessed because, again, in the GOAT discussion, we don't talk about Randy enough.
Well, listen, to bring up the word go, I got it for her attention. And John Cena, record-breaking 17th championship here in WWE, and it's obviously a different John Cena.
They might get too anxious. That's probably why they can't show you.
Very long career here in WWE, and he'll have to defeat the American Nightmare.
Yeah, that too.
What do you make of this match?
That too.
From both sides of the equation here?
Well, this is such a fascinating thing. I mean, last night was lovely, like an in-ring standpoint. Tonight, I'm just so curious about the spectacle.
That's that problem
Because
shit.
I'm thinking,
I could
is
apologize
it
for
going to feel
that.
like WrestleMania 18?
The way he
Get on
won,
the
I
rock,
could apologize
crowd
for
changing sides back and forth. Is it going to be a night of Let's Go Cena sucks? Are we going to get that
We're getting
regard?
that.
Yo, that's probably what happened though.
I can't help but notice
That's probably good
that
out
in the lead up to WrestleMania, that we're not going to see it. I'm with you. We're going to see The Rock tonight. Where is The Rock?
That's probably good out
I don't know when he's going to be here. So,
But the crowd wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? The crowd wasn't like,
I expect him to be involved.
booing him or nothing.
No, I can deal with kind of stuff. Thing. Cody has a lot up against
bigger
him.
picture.
So interesting too because the last time I saw Cody in the ring with Cena, he got booed. But seeing how quickly he got the crowd, this man is truly a master and he's ready. I know when he was Stardust, he was kind of struggling to figure out himself. He was already incredible in the ring, and I don't think he gives himself enough credit for being there. but now he is fully ready for this moment. I think he is ready for all the ups and downs. I think he is ready for the challenges that this week brings. All of the media, all the press. I know it's a lot on him, but he's ready for it. And I think tonight he'll be ready for everything that comes at him as well. But the challenge, I think it's going to be as steep as it ever will be here tonight. I don't know how Cody gets it done, but if anyone can against John Cena, Brock, and Kevin Scott, it is Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you just look at what Cody Rhodes had to go through last year.
He looked like the dude
Back-to-back
from Milli
nights of
Vanilli.
WrestleMania and what he was able to accomplish with a little
The
help,
Milli
of course.
Vanilli
But I
documentary.
think that hardens you, right? That strengthens you, that prepares you for these types of situations. I'll tell you what, though, Cody Rhodes already has
He was
quite
like
a big
what the dude
amazing
really
legacy
looked like.
that he is writing, and he can defeat
Right,
John Cena and
right.
keep
That's
Cena
what
from
the dude
winning
really looks
his
like.
record-breaking 17th World Championship.
That dude
That
got
would
that
be
same
an
hairstyle right now.
That is tonight's main
I don't
event.
know.
We are so
Yeah,
close
because
to
them
kicking
niggas
off
always that same
WrestleMania
hairstyle.
19
That's
Big
a
E and
hairstyle.
Peter Rosenberg. I am Jackie Redden. We are in Sin City, but this weekend it is a city of dreamers.
Oh, he did that. Look at that.
Up here, take off.
The Dion Pulse.
Look at that.
The dazzling avenue. The glittering hub and heart of a city.
That's Jasmine?
Yeah.
But the
Jasmine
Las
had a
Vegas
walk.
Strip is not Las Vegas. It actually lies in an unincorporated Nevada town called Paradise. It's the place that drew me and so many more like me to the middle of the Mojave Desert.
Stop it.
Surrounded by that darkness, the brilliant lights of the strip are visible all the way into outer space, lighting the way for the 40 million people that come here each year.
Yeah, she
Each
just stopped
carrying
it.
their own dream.
She didn't get the last legend. Last legend here.
Because Vegas is always
You
called
want to get
out
the
for
last
dream.
legend. WWE made that stuff. He looks dead ass like the dude from fucking Milli Vanilli shit.
Of what's possible. That's what Vegas does and what it's always done. It requires you to have more
WWE
nerve
starting
than the next guy.
WrestleMania Sunday.
To accept that risk is part of living. It's why Vegas
I don't
is
come on to 8 o'clock. That's not like a big event. It's just a regular episode.
1 hour engagements and all-night runs. It's where the Blood Rebels and the
This is the event right here.
It's home to my UFC, to the biggest fights, the largest names, and the greatest And it's why it feels so right as a setting for this. For the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment to return to the grandest stage on the globe. Because this cultural phenomenon, this annual wonder, is also a vision made real. How it's evolved over time from a 2-hour program to a 2-night
That
experience.
was Frank right there.
How it's
Yeah,
evolved
that's
from a
it.
radio show to a
Yeah,
stadium
that's
moment.
it. That's it. That's it right there.
And for the first time in more than 3 decades, it all comes back together.
Shit. That nigga look
An event where
word for
all
word, bar for bar.
and enter that ring carry their own dreams to make their vision real and their hope true. Where else but Las Vegas? Where else but a place called Paradise? Where else but in WrestleMania?
Ladies and gentlemen, here to perform the national anthem with over 50 billion streams worldwide. Please welcome multi-platinum global sensation, Ava Max.
Who the fuck is Ava Max? Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? Who is this? 50 million streams, my nigga? Who is you? And why is your haircut look like that? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? I know you may get a wig that is like that. I gotta take a shot for you. Netflix show. I thought that was TLC. Oh, Netflix is trying to come at TLC's spot. They got chill out. They got chill out. Nah, they got chill out.
And they got
they
down.
got
They
chill
got
out.
down to
They got chill out. I'm cool with Amazon, but I still like my Walgreens. Like Walgreens can't go away. Can't take away all the Walgreens. You know, in that attic, that's what we do. You're not staying in the attic. You need to live in the attic. We gotta go live in the attic. Good. Good. I go in the attic, I'll be good though. I know the dogs up there. I want some hot tamales. You got hot tamales? You fix the bed? Can you pick up the clothes around the bed? Okay. I got some money coming your way. Okay.
For the second straight night, WWE is in the home of the NFL's Raiders, Allegiant Stadium on the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are sold out. Over 60,000 fans expected for a second straight night of WrestleMania. And tonight's arrivals are brought to you by Wingstop. Do not miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door at Wingstop.com. Wingstop, bring the flavor. The main event tonight features the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, by the Royal Cena's final WrestleMania match and a 17th World Championship. Tonight, every night for Judgment Day, Big Battle brings you a battle of fatal away for the Intercontinental Championship. Liv and Raquel defend the tag titles against Lyra Valkyria and a partner that twice won because Bayley's attacked yesterday. The sensational Penta is here, looking for his first championship in WWE. He's in a fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental Championship. And defending that title, the unpredictable badass, the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker. Can he keep his title tonight? The dogs are out in Vegas. And we celebrate 20 years of WrestleMania for this man. Randy Orton. The question is, who will the Viper face tonight?
She's a little tan. I don't know what the hell going on right there, Randy. Randy! Randy!
Tonight for WrestleMania Sunday. In a matter of moments, we will kick off tonight with a woman known as the Eradicator. Mommy is here and she wants her title back. Rhea Ripley in a triple threat for the Women's Championship. The champion is Io Sky. She's been an afterthought as of late. She has no champion advantage tonight. Without but she's got in a triple threat. And the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, a stellar WrestleMania wrestler. She will be the nation's champion to get here. Can Bianca Belair win the Women's World Championship?
Mike, you need to go make your bed. Go make your bed. Please, please.